Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the home of raw, unfiltered, and brutally honest car reviews. If you're a gearhead, a speed junkie, or someone who just loves the smell of high-octane rebellion, you're in the right place. And if you're new here, smash that subscribe button and buckle up, because today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic muscle names ever brought back to life at the 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429. Exterior. Now listen, when Ford brings back the Boss name, they don't just toss it around for nostalgia points. This isn't some marketing fluff with retro badges glued on for show. No, the 2026 Boss 429 is a serious, full-blooded modern-day muscle car that pays tribute to its legendary roots while punching forward with some of the most advanced engineering we've seen from Ford Performance. The moment this beast strolls into view, it commands attention. From the front, you're greeted with a wide, aggressive grille that looks like it's ready to inhale the road. It's finished in matte black, flanked by piercing LED headlights that resemble the angry eyes of a predator. The hood is where the magic starts to scream. A massive functional scoop sits dead center, echoing the original '69 Boss but with a futuristic twist. It's not just for looks. Say that scoop is feeding air into something monstrous underneath. Walk around to the side, and the silhouette screams muscle. It's wider, lower, and meaner than the standard GT or even the Dark Horse. Fender flares pop out aggressively, hugging massive 20-inch forged wheels wrapped in sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s. The brake calipers are enormous, painted in Ford Performance blue, and they peek through the blacked-out spokes like claws. And then there's the body line. It's muscular but clean, cutting through the side panels with confidence, giving off that unmistakable Boss attitude without trying too hard. Around the back, the drama continues. A chunky carbon fiber spoiler sits on the deck lid, not oversized but perfectly balanced for high-speed stability. The quad exhausts are real, loud, and unapologetically raw. You can feel the rumble before you hear it. The taillights maintain the classic Mustang triple bar setup, but the animation now gives it a more sinister edge. Beneath, a black diffuser helps ground the look, hinting at the serious aero work underneath. Interior. Slide inside, and it's a different kind of aggressive. The interior has matured, still performance-focused, but with a new level of polish. You sit low, in deeply bolstered Recaro bucket seats that hug you like a race harness. The materials are a mix of Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and carbon fiber, and no fake chrome or cheap plastics here. The flat-bottomed steering wheel is thick, grippy, and packed with tactile controls. Behind it, a fully digital instrument cluster comes to life with custom animations and performance data, including track timers, G-meters, and even a launch control readout. The center console houses the new Sync 5 system, faster, crisper, and cleaner than before. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, of course, but what's cooler is the dedicated Boss mode. Tap that, and the car adjusts everything: a throttle response, steering weight, magnetic dampers, even the exhaust note. It's like switching from street brawler to track assassin in one touch. There's also a custom gauge setup for oil temp, boost pressure, and fuel ratios. You feel like a pilot in a fighter jet, not just a guy in a fast car. Now let's talk about what really makes the 2026 Boss 429 a broken bar. The Boss Performance. Under the hood sits a hand-built, naturally aspirated 7.3-liter V8, dubbed Godzilla X. This engine is not turbocharged, not supercharged, just pure, big block muscle engineered for 2026 emissions without sacrificing soul. It cranks out an earth-shattering 679 horsepower and 610 pound-feet of torque. And yes, it revs to over 7,200 RPM. That's insane for a motor this big. Ford made it very clear this car is built for purists. You can get it with a 6-speed DreamEck manual transmission or an optional 10-speed automatic for track-focused drivers. But honestly, if you're buying the Boss, you're buying it to shift gears and burn rubber. 0 to 60, just a hair under 3.5 seconds. Quarter mile, around 11 seconds flat. Top speed is north of 190 miles per hour. But it's not just straight-line brute force. Thanks to the new independent rear suspension setup, active dampers, and an advanced torque vectoring differential. This Boss handles corners better than any Mustang before it. It's composed, tight, and confidence-inspiring at the limit. Even the steering, which has always been a weak spot in muscle cars, is dialed in beautifully. It's electric, sure, but it's heavy, responsive, and loaded with feedback. You feel connected to the front wheels in a way that just wasn't possible in older generations. Braking is handled by massive Brembos all around, and fade is virtually non-existent even after repeated hard stops. Fuel economy? Hey, who cares? But if you must know, it's around 15 mpg city and 21 highway, assuming you're not burying your foot into the firewall every 5 seconds. But let's be honest, if you're thinking about mpg in a Boss 429, you're shopping in the wrong aisle. Now let's talk price. The 2026 Boss 429 doesn't come cheap. Starting MSRP is expected around $83,000, and if you take all the right performance boxes, a carbon fiber roof, track package, ceramic brakes, you're pushing $95,000 or more. That puts it in Corvette Z06 territory. But the difference? The Boss 429 is a statement. It's a rolling thunderstorm of American muscle wrapped in a modern, aggressive shell. It's a future collectible, no doubt. And unlike some sterile supercars at this price point, the Boss has personality. It snarls, it shakes, it dares you to tame it. It's raw, it's visceral, it's everything a true muscle car should be, and more. So what's the final verdict? The 2026 Ford Mustang Boss 429 isn't just another variant of the Mustang 8, it's a love letter to the golden era of muscle, written in carbon fiber and forged steel. It's brutal but refined, loud, but purposeful. It's a car for people who still believe driving is an experience, not just a commute. Ford could have made this a gimmick. Instead, they made it a monster. And in a world that's quickly going all electric and all silent, this car screams louder than ever before. That's it for this episode of Car Flash. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite Mustang of all time, and don't forget to subscribe, because we're just getting started. More raw, more real, and more ridiculously fast cars coming your way soon. Until next time, drive hard, stay safe, and never stop chasing the Flash.